Dundalk TV is with Tony Ristino, and we are at a Campaign for Liberty meeting at Fazzini's in Cockeysville. So, Tony, what organization are you with?
Baltimore County Campaign for Liberty.
And it was a great meeting tonight. A lot of people were here. I counted 20, so that's pretty good. Getting people moving and motivated. So
Thank you.
And there was a lot of great discussion here. But some things are going to be happening in Annapolis, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So what is going on in Annapolis that interests you, and what would you like to ask our Dundalk TV viewers to do?
Well, in chronological order, there's a hearing on the minimum wage law, and they want to increase the minimum wage to $15. And we would urge your viewers to contact their legislators and urge them to vote against it. The reason being is that it is a job-killing bill, a jobs-killing bill. And I can give you some easy numbers if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. Imagine you have 10 employees working for you and they're making $10 an hour. So you're paying $100 an hour for your 10 employees. And then the state comes in and says you have to pay $15 an hour for those employees. And you, as a business owner, can't afford that. So what do? You simply lay off 3 workers and you have 7 left, and 7 times $15 an hour is $105 an hour total, as opposed to your original 100. So a rational business owner will simply lay off 3 to 4 people so that he's not spending any more money.
And then he has to put a higher demand on the employees that he still has to do the same job that 10 were doing.
Correct. Or raises prices and maybe lose business as a result of raising prices.
Yes, and some people, they might not be able to just lay off some employees. They may even have to fold up their business.
Yes, you see McDonald's in New York going to kiosks. Actually, it's not only New York, but that's the most recent example, and I believe it was Seattle. The same thing. They raised the minimum wage in the city, and then the restaurants went to kiosks, and then people lose their jobs.
Okay, so the minimum wage was one of the bills that you were looking at, but wasn't there some other legislation as well?
Yes. Next week there is a hearing, and it will be on forcing landlords to accept Section 8. So what that means is whether a landlord wants to deal with the federal government or not, he would be forced to take Section 8 and deal with the federal government. So what we believe in is we believe in freedom. If a landlord wants to take Section 8, he can. If he doesn't, he should not be forced to. So that forcing people to take Section 8, and it's very cleverly worded. They use the term discrimination as to source of income for not accepting Section 8. So there's kind of, I would call it foggy language.
Now, you had a handout tonight that had a lot of different information on it, including how to stay in touch with you. So give us your contact information, and you are setting up emails to send people emails. So if they get in touch with you, then you'll put them on the email list.
Yes, I would go to Facebook. That's the easiest thing, and go to BaltimoreLiberty.org. I'm sorry. Yeah, BaltimoreLiberty.org, Baltimore County Campaign for Liberty, and you will find us on Facebook.
So you're the Baltimore County, but they also have a Maryland. It's a larger group.
And then there's a national as well. So you're right. There's a Maryland Campaign for Liberty, and then Baltimore County, and then the national group. And there's a hearing tomorrow night, and next week, tomorrow night, it's I believe it's at the McCormick Elementary School. in zip code 21206, and Johnny Olszewski and Kathy Bevins will be there, and they will be having a dog and pony show on increasing taxes. So what they're doing is, they're not putting it this way, but they are basically greasing the skids for raising taxes. And
Yeah,
we
they're trying to get people in the room and convince them that it's necessary, and they're trying to gain support.
Correct.
Yes. So yes, another town hall meeting. So they're having 7 throughout the county.
That's right. And our position is that they should actually cut government spending. And by cut government spending, I mean reduce the numbers that they're spending from what they spent last year.
Okay, and one more time for everybody, the contact information.
I would go to Facebook and just type in Baltimore County Campaign for Liberty.
Well, thank you very much, Tony, and Dundalk TV is very happy to support you.
You're welcome, Scott. Thank you.